I'm going to quickly go over co-branding. Just a general overview of co-branding. It is the ability to add a partner as a secondary on your app. So there'll be your name as usual, but then there'll actually be a second part with your partner's name and links to their resources. And so this won't change your main app, but you can select at the time of sharing which of these partners that you want to have as a secondary. So the one that you set up as a secondary, the first thing that you're going to do is add whoever it is to your contacts so that you can toggle them as a partner or add the referral partner tag. And so then you are going to share to your partner and you're going to select their name as a co-branding partner. So for example, I've already gone through in my contacts and I said partners so that I can see exactly who my partners are here. You will have to set up a bit of information about them before you're able to select them as a co-branding partner. So you'll want to go to add a co-branding partner and you'll want to go through and answer all of this information about them. And then that way, all of their information will be here whenever you send out the co-branded app. So this is what it's going to look like. And then it will still have all of the screens that you have selected. However, it will now have this person's information. So after you've gone through all of that and you've allowed them to be a partner, whenever you go through, this will prompt you whether you're sharing on your phone or here. So you're going to go through here. You're going to insert the information for whoever you're trying to share to. And then whenever it says co-branded with, you're going to select, so like Matthew. And then I would send that information and they would get that app that has my information and Matthew's information here. And that way, that allows you to give this app to whoever you're partnering with, and they do not have any way to change it, modify it in any way, since you're the one that's paying for it. And so whenever they share this app, um, and they would share it like you normally would, whenever they share it, then whoever they share to is going to get exactly this app as well. So it really incentivizes whoever you're partnering with to keep sharing the app, because then their face will keep getting out there. And then it also is good for you because now your information is getting out to multiple networks and really expanding your list of contacts. So every time that this secondary partner or one of their shares again shares with somebody, that new information for that contact is actually going to go into your contact list. So it's not going to get lost. You're going to have it as part of your contacts list, and you're going to be able to see all of those engagement reports. And that really just helps you, again, expand your network and keep tabs on what people are interested in, things like that. And so having that incentive is just going to help you expand your business. So say that you have multiple partners that you have selected. That means that, for example, you're at an open house with a certain realtor. You can select that realtor specifically to be able to share at that open house. Or if you go to a different open house, then you have a different realtor there, then you can select the other person that applies and then share that one. So you have a lot of flexibility and it creates just like endless opportunities to be able to co-brand with somebody. And yeah, so the options are endless and you can keep sharing that. And like I said, nobody that is a secondary, nobody that's a co-branded partner can change anything about the app. So they have to share it as it is. And then you can decide if they get these daily usage reports. So what's going to happen is whenever you share your app and you get those engagements, you're actually going to get emailed, or you can select to get emailed, a list of all of those engagement reports. But you can also send the usage reports to your partner. So if you want to allow whoever you're co-branding with to be able to see what sort of interactions are happening with the shared app, then you can do that. If you don't want to do that, just toggle it off, and you can always go into the partner usage report recipients over here, and you can see who's getting them and decide if you want to add them or not. So, like this one shows that I'm sending them to Maggie, but I'm not sending them to any of these people. So that should give you a better idea on what co-branding is and how it works. And it's a really special feature that we have.